Guys, Fatty's back with another video. So last video we left off with knowing perimeter and area of a shape, like a square, rectangle, triangle, trapezoid, parallelogram, etc. We learned, and I hope you did the practice that I showed you. So now we're going to start with Unit 7, which is all about like angles, volume of surface area, like Pythagorean theorem and stuff. We're gonna start off with Pythagorean theorem. I left off with the last video, guys. I didn't see I don't know if I got some views or no yet, but I'm a little disappointed because I got nothing. Nobody commented or liked or anything like that. But don't worry, I'm doing this for you. I'm gonna keep uploading and uploading for you. So we're going to start off with Pythagorean theorem. Why? It's the first unit. You're going to see a lot of writing, like for example, because this was my grade 9 academic work that I did. Yep. Let's go to first page. Pythagorean theorem. So recall the following: naming angles, sides, and triangles. So this is a triangle. What Pythagorean theorem is, so here it says angles named using capital letters placed at each vertex of the triangle. Note that angle A equals BAC equaling CAB. So if you want to talk about angle A, then you're going to have to talk about BAC or CAB or CAB. So either this or this. But let's forget about this now. Don't talk about this. Let's look at this triangle. It has ABC, ABC. So what Pythagorean theorem is how you're gonna solve for a triangle. So here triangles using three vertices. So here it says Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem is used to solve for the length of third side of a triangle. If we already know two sides, this can be only used for right angle triangles. So like these type of triangles, we can use Pythagorean theorem. Other triangles we can't. So it says here where C is always the hypotenuse, which is across 90 degrees. It's also known as the longest side of the right angle triangle, which means the longest side of the triangle. So for example, this one from ACB. Let's go to the next one. So here we got some practice. See, look, I already made some work on it. Work on it. Let's go. So solve for B for the following triangles. I'm gonna try to leave off things and look at it. Oh wait, let's go back to the beginning a little bit. So Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So let's say b squared. So let's say, let's go back. I want to talk about this actually. So for this triangle, let's say we do not have c, the longest. And that means we're going to do a squared, which is the given point we have, and b squared, which is the given point we have, to solve for c. It's like the regular equation for a line, but instead it's using these. Let's say you want to find for b, you're going to do a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but this you're going to square a, square c, b you're going to leave it, then you're going to move a to c, you're going to then minus each other. They're gonna subtract each other, and then b squared will then give it then you're gonna take the squared and put it here, which makes square root. So that will give you what b is. And so if you're gonna do a squared plus b squared plus c squared, and leave off c squared, and try to do a squared plus b squared, you will find out that is the same thing. So now let's go. I'm gonna do it better without this clip over here. So, I know about this one. Let's try to get this thing close for you guys to see. Focus, please. Now let's go to here. I'm gonna use paper. Now, look. I'm trying to block off thing. Now, if you see, we got 3 triangles, right? This triangle, wait, let me lower it a little bit. Okay. This triangle gives us A to B, which is in the middle, this one, and gives us B to C, which is here in the middle. But here, A to C doesn't have here. We need to find that. So first thing we do, Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So now let's just reveal this whole side. So if you see right here, let me use this stick, it's better so you guys can see what I'm trying to talk about. So you see here's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Then you're gonna do, because we got 4 at the bottom, we can choose, we can put 5 out here, 5 here, 5 here, and 4 here. Doesn't matter, still gonna make up the same thing. So 4 squared plus b squared, because we're trying to find b, equals 5 squared, which is this one. So we can actually square them. So here's 16 plus 25 equals b squared, because we moved this to the other side. You can do this to the other side. Same thing. Then we equal 41 equals b squared. We're gonna square root 41. Then equals 6.4 equals b. What I like, I know most people do, not me. I don't do this, but guess what? If I know the answer, then I know the answer. I don't know why I'm different. So most people do. They're gonna, let's say, 5 here. Let's say they took it off. So then it becomes a squared plus b squared, because you have b, equals c squared. So it's gonna be 4 squared plus 6.4 squared equals c squared. You have 2 numbers. Then you can solve it that way, and if it equals to 5, then you have the right answer. Let's go to for our next one. This one. Now here, wait. So here we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So it's a right angle triangle. We have this side a BA, which is 8, and we have BC, which is 12, but we do not have AC. We want to know AC. Okay, so what we do, we have here, we're going to do Pythagorean theorem of course. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. A squared from here plus b squared, because we're trying to find b, equals 12 squared, because that's along the side, the hypotenuse. So then we're going to have 64 minus 64 plus b squared. Why? Because we're going to take this 64 and send it to here. Then we're going to get b squared equals 80. We're going to square root that thing. And b equals 8.95, or just 9. That's what it should equal. Now let's go to this one. I know you can say already this cannot solve, but why can't you solve? Why can't you solve that? You know why we can't solve that? Sorry. It's because, here, start. Cannot solve because not a right angle triangle. You see these, we can solve, but this one we cannot. Because these are the same. Cannot be here 21 and here 26, because they're the same side. There's one big side, so don't solve for this. We got more now. So here, in some cases, you may have triangles that are attached. You may be asked to solve for a certain side, but you will need to solve for a side that is shared with the other triangle first. For example, here. In the end, you may have to use the Pythagorean theorem more than once. Okay, so we have this equation, this triangle. I'm sorry. So here it says example: solve for side AB, which is solve for side AB, which is this and this one. Because we have this and we have this, we need to solve this and this. We need to solve the middle. So here it says, note, angle, triangle, ABC, which is ABC. We don't have two given sides to solve AB. As a result, we can find AC, which is shared with ACD. ACD. Got it? So let's review the answers for you. So this is this triangle, and this is this triangle. First, we need to solve this triangle to know this part. Then after we know this part, we're gonna need to solve this and this, making up this. You should know that at the end. So just a quick summary. If it's a right angle triangle, you have two triangles, but they have to be right angle triangles. Good. If it's attached, separate them into different triangles, solve the one that you have two already, 2 points, which is this one, 2, solve for that, and then after you solve for finding this, solve for this using A1, AB, and then you get this. Easy, pretty easy. Let's go to the perimeter area of a composite figure. So here it says perimeter. Perimeter is the measure of size around the figure. Perimeter for a circle is circumference. We all know that. Okay, we don't know a composite. Maybe we don't know a composite figure. A composite figure is a figure made out of two or more of the basic shape: rectangle, triangle, trapezoid, parallelogram, circle. Good. Let's forget about all this stuff. Let's go to here. Now this is where most people get confused, but I'm gonna leave this for a side. This unit, we're gonna leave it. We just want to go to volume, but we're gonna leave this, the volume of a geometric solid, surface area of a geometric. Let's talk about volume. I want to go for volume. Why? It's more fun to teach. So focus, please. So refer to the formula sheet for volume. Okay, we need to go find a formula sheet. 1 second. Let me try to find a formula sheet. I hope I have it. If I don't, then how the hell am I going to solve this? Yep, I do not have it, I guess. Formula sheet. I'll be back. 1 second. Let me check my whole binder. I should have it. Should have a formula sheet. Oh, there we go. Formula sheet. That's what I wanted. Refer to the formula sheet for volume. So here's surface area and volume. So let's go to this one. This is a rectangular prism. Let's read here. Let's read this one. Let me focus it up for you. Okay, no, let's start from here. Volume refers to the amount of space an object takes up. Volume is measured in cubic units, centimeters cubed, meter cubed, etc., kilometer cubed, whatever you want to call it. So prisms equals volume equals area base times height of prism. Area, we know what area is, but we need to know area of a base. So let's continue. So what we need to do, says here, the volume of a prism is calculated by multiplying the area of the base by the height of the prism. Let's forget about what they're saying here. Okay, let's just go to this prism. So this is a rectangular prism. So what we need to find is calculate the volume of the following prism. We need to find the volume for this. And notice that in the volume formula, so here, volume formula for this one is a V volume, V standing for volume, equals area of base times height. So, or just here says volume equals length times width. So here we took the easier way. To the area of the base within the height multiplied to the height. So volume equals length times width. Length times width times height. Sorry. So we have your volume equals 5 times 2 times 7. So 5 times 2 times 7 equaling 70 centimeter cubed. Why? Because it's volume. Volume is always in cubic meters. So we got for this one. Excuse me. So now let's do for this Toblerone, or not the whole bar, but like this triangle. Notice that the base is not a rectangle, it's a triangle. So the base of this triangle is a triangle. So what this is called is a triangular prism, which we do not have here. One sec. Yes, we do not have in a formula sheet, so that's why we're not going to talk about it using the formula sheet. So this one only has the triangle, the base is a triangle. Okay, let's continue. So here we're going to use this one. Area of triangle equals 1.5 times 1 divided by 2. So base times height divided by 2. Base times height divided by 2. We got 0.75 centimeters squared. And then we're going to use the volume, which is a base times height. The area of the base times height, because we already found the area of the base, which is 0.75 centimeters squared. We're going to use volume equals a base times height, equaling 0.75 times 20. Why 20? Because how long the bar is, which is 20 centimeters, equaling 15 centimeter cubed. That one was a little difficult because we didn't have a prism, a regular prism. Now let's go to the, oh, sorry. Oh, my God. Oh. Let's go to this one, which I do not know what the heck is that. I think that's a rectangular prism. No, polygonal prism or something. I don't know. But there's a polygon on the top. So then, because there's more than one triangle in a polygon, so a polygon you can cut into 5 triangles. 5 triangles. So we're gonna do regular for one triangle, which is area of a triangle equals base times height. I am right here. Divided by 2. Then again we're gonna equal it plugging in the numbers, which is 3 times 2 divided by 2 is 2, which is equal to 3, because 3 times 2 is 6. So area of pentagon. Sorry, it's a pentagon, not a polygon. But it is a polygon, but this is a pentagon. So then area of pentagon, which is 5 times 3, equaling 15 centimeters squared. Then we're going to use the formula, which is area base times height of a prism. Area base times length times height. Sorry, not length. I wrote that wrong. Oh, wait. You guys are not seeing nothing of that. Here we go. So I am right here. I'm saying area of the base times length. So then we're going to do this. 15 times 8, because 15 is the area of the base. We already found that out over here, area of the base. And 8 being the height, which will equal 120 centimeter cubed. So that's what it is. This one we got it easy because it gave us the area of the base already. Just length times width times height. These ones you gotta find out the base for. For this one, we have to find the base for one Toblerone chocolate triangle, and then after multiplying by 20, because that's the full bar. So let's say we're using this ruler. You can see 1 is over here. Let's say we're trying to figure out one Toblerone. If we found out what the base of this for this and this, then we're going to multiply by the rest of it, which is 12, equaling the whole bar. The whole centimeter cubed bar, which is 15 centimeter cubed. Or for this one, you're gonna need to know the bottom of this, which is a pentagon, which I failed by saying a polygon, but it is a polygon. So let's go to the next one. A couple examples. Here now, volume of pyramids. Let me just put it back here. Oh, why am I doing this? Okay. Volume of prisms. Volume of prisms. Of course, we have it in our formula sheet. Prism, square base prism, cylinder, and other stuff, cone, and yeah. Let's look at this. So volume of volume of pyramids, which is a formula. Volume equals area of the base times the height of the pyramid divided by 3. The volume of the pyramid is calculated by multiplying. Oh, I'm sorry, my shadows. Calculated by multiplying the area of the base by the height of a pyramid, then dividing by 3. Not 5. Oh wait, that's 10. Not 1, but 3. Let's continue. Let's try to have fun while doing this math. So let's forget about this. Do not care about this. Let's go to this son of a gun. So calculate the volume of the following pyramids. So let's look at this. I have the answer. Just try to cover this stuff. We don't want you to see no thing. So here, calculate the volume of the following pyramids. So without looking at actually the formula, let's look how they give us how to make the formula. Area of the base times height of the pyramid divided by 3. Now let's look at the formula sheet. This is a square-based pyramid. Yes, this is a square-based pyramid. We want to know volume. So let me focus it for you guys. There's 3 types of ways you can write volume. Either V, or the way they give us, this way, which is V equals 1 over 3, so third B squared height, or volume equals B squared height divided by 3. We're going to use this. It's easier. So we're just going to write it their way. V equals A base plus times height divided by 3. Length times width times height divided by 3 is 5 times 2 times 7 divided by 3, 23.3 centimeters cubed. That is the volume. That's it. Wait a second. That's not the volume. Ooh, somebody forgot something. That's the area of the base times height of pyramid divided. Oh wait. Sorry, I got confused. Let's go continue. Okay. Now let's go to this one. I'm a little bit tired for today. Don't worry. Let's continue. So this pyramid is telling us what's under here. So of course it's a square. So area of the triangle equals base times height divided by 2. We want to know one face first. So this face first before we do the whole volume of it. So that means equals 14 times 11, which is the 11 as the base and 14 as the whole face shape. Divided by 2, which is 77 meters squared. Then we're going to use the formula of a volume of a pyramid. The area of the base times height divided by 3. 77 times 7 divided by 3 equals 179.7 meter cubed. Now, we're going to stop right here. We're going to stop right here. We're not going to go to the volume of a cylinder or that stuff. We're just gonna stop here. So, I know it's going to be a short, it's not a short video. Let's continue. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you did watch. I hope. If you like it, like it. If you don't, then I'm sorry. That's where there's a comment section below. Comment if you want more or less or more. Subscribe if you want more. Subscribe to have more fun stuff, because I will do gameplays, but not these type of days of school days. Talk to you later, guys. Peace, peace, peace.